Kenny and the Quest for the Rainbow Gem.
Embark on a heartwarming journey with Kenny, the calm koala, as he ventures into the eucalyptus forests on a quest for the mythical rainbow gem. This bedtime story is designed to support English language learners, offering a blend of excitement and educational value. The tale of Kenny illustrates the power of perseverance, courage, and kindness. Serving as more than just a story, it's a learning tool. Each chapter introduces new vocabulary, improves pronunciation, and enhances listening skills, making it an ideal choice for unwinding before sleep. Whether encountering dangerous obstacles or forming lasting bonds, Kenny's adventure enriches readers with lessons of empathy and creativity, highlighting the beauty found in diverse perspectives.
In the heart of the eucalyptus forests, Kenny the koala enjoyed a serene life. His days were filled with lounging on tree branches, nibbling on delicious leaves. Although he shared his home with other koalas, Kenny's unique climbing skills set him apart, making him feel special in this tranquil world. One morning, a friendly challenge arose. The koalas decided to race up the tallest tree, eager to witness Kenny's climbing prowess. Excitement danced in the air as Kenny prepared to climb. His friends watched, curious to see how he would approach the complex task ahead. With a deep breath, Kenny started his climb. As he ascended, his paws skillfully found grips on the rugged bark. The forest seemed to cheer him on as he climbed higher and higher. Kenny felt a sense of connection with the tree, each branch welcoming him as an old friend. Reaching the treetop, Kenny paused, surprised by the breathtaking view. The world seemed endless, with rolling hills and other tree canopies. A light breeze gently rocked the branches, carrying with it the scent of fresh eucalyptus. Kenny felt a profound sense of peace, as if he had discovered a new part of his forest home. Intrigued by his height, Kenny noticed something unusual in the distance, a faint outline of another forest. His curiosity stirred, wondering what lay beyond. The idea of exploring outside his familiar woods was both thrilling and daunting, presenting a challenge to his peaceful yet monotonous life. After savoring the view, Kenny descended carefully, pondering his next steps. The climb down was gentle, each movement precise. Safely back with his friends, Kenny was greeted with smiles and questions about his high adventure. He shared his discovery, sparking interest and dreams of adventures among the other koalas. Inspired by Kenny's tale, the koalas discussed the possibility of a journey. Kenny felt a sense of leadership and growing excitement as he imagined their exploration. Adventure awaited beyond their eucalyptus grove, promising new experiences and a chance to see the world beyond their known boundaries. With eager hearts, the koalas embarked on their journey. Kenny led the way, his knowledge and climbing skills invaluable for navigating the forest. As they ventured into the unknown, they discovered new foliage, unique scents, and the thrill of exploration. The journey was the beginning of many more stories to come. Under the sunlit canopy, Kenny the koala was snoozing on his favorite branch when he overheard a group of old birds chattering. They discussed the legendary rainbow gem, hidden within the forest's heart. This mythical gem was said to bless the finder with untold power and insights. Kenny's heart raced with excitement at the thought of the rainbow gem, The thrill of an adventure filled him with determination. He imagined what it would be like to leave his eucalyptus forest and travel the untamed lands beyond. Kenny felt a growing desire to test his climbing skills and explore the unknown. Kenny packed his travel satchel with eucalyptus leaves for sustenance. He bid farewell to the familiar rustle and hum of his home. As he ventured out, each step away from the eucalyptus trees felt both freeing and daunting, the forest eagerly welcoming him into its mysteries. The forest path twisted and turned, each bend revealing more of nature's secrets. Kenny felt connected to the whispers of the wind and the crunch beneath his paws. Birds sang overhead as he followed a colourful trail that seemed to call him towards the forest's centre. Close to midday, Kenny encountered a wise old owl and a whimsical squirrel. These hidden guardians of the forest offered guidance and shared tales of past adventurers who sought the rainbow gem. Filled with hope, their stories gave Kenny courage to continue his journey. As Kenny ventured deeper, the path became steeper and more challenging. Climbing rugged hills tested his strength. Storm clouds gathered overhead, and rain began to pour, but his resolve never wavered, driven by the thought of discovering the rainbow gem. After countless climbs and challenges, Kenny arrived at a serene glade. Here, a radiant light emanated from the rainbow gem, resting peacefully atop an ancient stone. The atmosphere shimmered with ethereal colors, granting him awe and enlightenment. With the rainbow gem's glow true in his heart, Kenny journeyed back to his eucalyptus home, enlightened and inspired. He brought with him not just stories of adventure, but a deeper understanding of courage and discovery that enriched his everyday life. Kenny the koala gazed across a wide, deep ravine. He needed to use his sharp climbing skills to navigate the steep cliffs. With each step, the wind whistled softly in his ears, making the challenge more daunting. Kenny paused to gather his courage, knowing this was only the first of many trials he would face on his journey. Kenny's climb up the looming cliffs tested his strength and stamina. The rocks were rough and the ascent was steep. Slowly but surely, he stretched out his limbs, feeling the secure grip of each fissure. Every successful reach reminded him of the tenacity needed to succeed. The panorama of the unfolding valley below gave him renewed strength. Without warning, dark clouds gathered, signaling an unexpected storm. Thunder rolled, and rain began to pour, soaking the landscape. Kenny found shelter under a large rock ledge. The rhythmic beat of the raindrops calmed his anxious heart. He was reminded of the importance of being adaptable in the face of nature's surprises. The path ahead twisted, requiring keen observation and agility. Kenny carefully stepped over winding roots and slippery rocks. His ears stayed alert for shifts in the terrain. This passage taught Kenny to trust his instincts and adapt his steps to meet the ground's demands. With perseverance, even the trickiest pathways could be managed. Finding a peaceful spot, Kenny paused to reflect on his journey. He considered the obstacles faced and the courage summoned. The quiet moment was filled with gratitude for his resilience and the lessons learned from the challenges. He now felt more connected with his environment, stronger, and ready for whatever lay ahead. Kenny met a wise old owl who offered guidance. The owl shared stories of the forest, teaching Kenny valuable lessons about patience and foresight. Together, they watched the sun setting, its golden hues casting hope. Kenny realized the importance of friendship and guidance along his journey, embracing the new wisdom shared by his feathered friend. As night drew near, Kenny found a cozy nook in a eucalyptus tree, perfect for rest. He felt revitalized, ready to dream of adventures awaiting him beyond the horizon. The soft rustle of leaves and the gentle sway of branches lulled him into a tranquil sleep. Kenny knew that challenges were pathways to growth, strengthening resolve for future dreams. In his sleep, Kenny dreamt of distant places and friendly creatures on new adventures. He felt peace in knowing his journey would continue, filled with both challenges and joys. Each dream was a promise of what was yet to come, inspiring him with the thrill of discovery. Kenny was content, knowing he was on the path to his dreams. Kenny, the curious koala, lived in a peaceful eucalyptus forest, content but yearning for adventure. One day, he heard whispers of the mystical rainbow gem, said to be hidden beyond the hills. Intrigued and eager to discover its secrets, Kenny set out on a journey that would test his kindness and courage. As the sun rose high, Kenny encountered an ant colony in distress. Their bridge, made of twigs, was washed away by a sudden rainstorm. Kenny, moved by their plight, used his strength to build a new bridge. Grateful, the ants offered him directions to the rainbow gem. As twilight descended, Kenny met an owl who couldn't find its way home. With a gentle smile, Kenny offered to guide the owl. Under the shimmering stars, they found the owl's tree, and in return, the grateful owl shared a map that could help Kenny find the rainbow gem. Reaching a swift river, Kenny was uncertain. Just then, a friendly fish offered to carry him across, thankful for Kenny's previous kindness in removing litter from the river. With a splash, they safely reached the other side, where the fish hinted at the gem's location. Kenny met a snail struggling with a heavy shell. Relieved of his burden by Kenny's clever trick of using leaves to lighten the load, the snail gratefully shared a tale of the rainbow gem's warmth. This kindness brightened Kenny's path even more. Tired from his travels, Kenny stumbled upon a family of rabbits who welcomed him to rest. Touched by their kindness, he shared stories from his journey, delighting the bunnies. Refreshed, Kenny thanked them as he set off, their warmth adding courage to seek the gem. Nearing the rumored location of the rainbow gem, Kenny reflected on his acts of kindness. As if in response, a hidden path revealed itself, leading him to a clearing where the gem sparkled brilliantly. The journey's acts of compassion had brightened the way. With the rainbow gem in hand, Kenny returned home with newfound wisdom. The power of kindness not only led him to the gem, but also created a tapestry of friendships and shared stories. Kenny understood that the journey shaped him more than the destination. Kenny, a curious koala, felt the urge to explore beyond the familiar eucalyptus grove. One sunny morning, he set off, waving to his family. There's so much to see, he thought, thrilled by nature's vastness ahead. Through dense forests and open meadows, his excitement grew as he discovered new paths and soothing scents. As Kenny wandered deeper into the forest, he met Max, an energetic squirrel. Max chattered about hidden nuts and soaring branches. Kenny listened, fascinated by Max's stories of treetop adventures. Together, they climbed trees and shared their dreams, each inspired by the other's courage and curiosity. One night, when the stars twinkled brightly, Kenny and Max met Ella, a wise old owl. Ella shared her wisdom, speaking of the stars and the vastness of the night sky. Kenny watched, captivated by her tales that stretched beyond time. Together, they marveled at the twinkling constellations, feeling connected to a larger universe. At dawn, Kenny and Max stumbled upon Rosie, a cheerful rabbit full of enthusiasm. Rosie showed them hidden nooks in the forest and taught games. They played hide-and-seek, laughter echoing through the trees. Rosie's positivity brightened their day, reminding them that joy is found in simple pleasures. Crossing a stream, the friends met Benny, a hard-working beaver, busy building a dam. Intrigued, Kenny and Max offered to help. Benny showed them how to weave sticks with skill and patience. Together, they constructed a sturdy dam, learning the value of teamwork and determination, losing track of time as the sun set. As night fell, the group gathered around a campfire near the stream. They shared stories of their adventures, each tale weaving them closer together. The fire crackled softly, casting a warm glow. Kenny felt a deep sense of belonging, knowing these friends enriched his journey with joy and purpose. As the moon rose high, Kenny reflected on the day with a thankful heart. Each friend taught him something new. From adventure with Max, wisdom from Ella, joy from Rosie, to teamwork with Benny, every moment added richness to his life. He understood now that his journey was about discovery and the bonds formed along the way. As dawn approached, Kenny knew it was time to return. With gratitude and a promise to meet again, he bid farewell to his friends. They parted with laughter and hugs. Kenny felt his heart full of newfound courage and wisdom. He realized that no matter where he goes, the friendships he'd formed would always guide him back home.